What's up with y'all boys? I hope y'all are having a wonderful day today, and I appreciate you for clicking on the video. So in this video, we're going to be reviewing the Qronge X1 Spark, and I already know y'all probably seen this video a million times, but this is an honest review, so it's not a sponsored video or anything. So hopefully this video is a little bit different, and hopefully it's more informative towards you since it's not sponsored. There will be no glazing of the product this video, you feel me? Because we're going to start off with the cons of this bike, because I guess we can say that the cons outweigh the pros, if y'all want to say that. But look, I've written down, got my little script right here, you feel me? So first things first, bro, the top speed. So on their website, they claim a top speed of 50 miles per hour, but that also, depends on the rider weight. I'm a little fat down there, so, it kind of slows down for me personally, but it also depends on the weather conditions as well. So, the speed's going to vary. So I feel like that's really like a tricky marketing scheme that they do, because they can say like, it can go up to 50, but it just depends. So out the box, don't really expect 50. I didn't get 50. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I'm not even going to waste y'all time. I did not reach no 50. I don't think it's, even if you were to weigh like 110 pounds in this hole, I don't think you're hitting 50 for real. Out the box stock, I don't think you are. I do believe that this is definitely upgradable to absolutely hit 50, but out the box, I don't. Me personally, I think I'm just too fat. I might have to lose some weight, but for me, it did not hit 50. So that's one of the biggest complaints that I got to make about the bike so far. Second complaint that I have about this bike right here is the handlebars. Now, what I will say is I haven't really rode it where it got extremely loose, but whenever I ride on this bike, at least for like an hour or maybe like a couple miles, like 2, 3, 4 miles, I feel like the handlebars just loosen up. Like for me personally, I've been rode this about like, a couple dozen of times, and every single time, like in the middle of the ride, bro, like literally like 2, 3 miles or maybe like 10, 15, 20 minutes in, handlebars get loose. They don't get loose to the point where like it's gonna literally fall off or anything, or like you're gonna hurt yourself or nothing. It doesn't get that loose, but there is like a little jiggle, and I always have to tighten every time, and I'd be trying to make sure that it's tight, but every time I make sure it's tight, bro, it always loosens up. So I feel like that might just be an issue. Maybe it's because it's lower quality metal or something. I'm not 100% sure, but just make sure if you do get this bike, in my personal experience, you should always tighten the handlebars, because it does loosen up, at least on me. Now, I can only speak from my perspective, y'all. So if you do have this bike, you may not have any of these issues, so I'm just giving y'all my honest opinion. Just want to remind y'all. All right, and then the next complaint that I do have that I read in a little book, you feel me, is the chain noise, man. I'm not gonna lie. I am gonna play some clips and stuff. I'm gonna do it in a little bit. I'm gonna play some clips of me like doing a couple, little speed test hits or whatever. The noise of the chain is definitely noticeable. It's 100% noticeable. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty loud bike. You are gonna be low-key getting heard down the block. It's definitely nowhere near like a gas bike or nothing. Like it's not gonna be as loud as a real like like it's nowhere near that or nothing. But it does make quite a bit of noise, especially when you're just like slowing down off the throttle or just speeding up. It definitely makes a lot of noise. But not too long ago, like probably an hour just now, I did end up tightening the chain right here, and I believe that the sprocket and the motor that that turns in the front, I don't think it was lined up, so I think that's why I was making a lot of noise. So I did just fix it just now, like while I was in my room, so I haven't test rode it yet. But all right, man, look, so I have to pause the video right there just for 1 second. I do have to say, this is after I test rode it, and this is actually a couple days after, mind you. I just got back from a party, so I apologize for how I look at shit. But after I did all this stuff, after I tightened the chain in the back or whatever, after I tightened it, it did make a lot less noise. So if you do get the bike, make sure you look at your chain. Make sure everything's lined up perfectly. It's gonna help with the noise 1,000,000%. It's still gonna be a bit loud. It's not gonna be silent or nothing, but it's gonna help with the noise. Not gonna hear constant clanking and all that other bullshit, man. But I did want to also say, I'm not sure if it was like this when I first had the bike. I'm not 100,000% sure or not, but I noticed it after I fixed the wheel that my back brakes were rubbing, and they're automatically assembled as soon as you get the bike. So I didn't assemble it myself, but they're rubbing, and I'm not sure if they're rubbing when I first got the bike or after I did the tire or the chain adjustment. I'm not sure, but the back of it's rubbing, so I'm gonna have to fix that, y'all. So that is an issue. Make sure you check your rear brakes and everything. Make sure you check the entire bike, man, because I ain't gonna lie, I did a rookie mistake. I didn't check the entire bike thoroughly. I didn't really have my own tools. All I had was a toolkit that they provided you, so I didn't really do a thorough check. So make sure if you buy this bike that you do, man, just make sure, dude, because the Chinese factory ain't always the best, you feel me? So let's continue with the video. I have made the chain a lot tighter, so when you get this bike, y'all, you are gonna have to tighten the chain. I'm pretty sure you should have to tighten the chain just a little bit. Just twist the bolts a little bit. Line up the wheel, line up the sprocket in the back and everything to the motor, bro, and you should be 100% smooth. I think you're gonna have to do that yourself because out of the box, yeah, I think out of the box they kind of messed it up and everything. So that is a really big con for me personally. That was kind of irritating. It took me a minute to even figure all that out. I had to search up YouTube videos because this is my first electric bike, y'all. So I should have let y'all know that. I should have let y'all know that earlier, that this is my first ever electric bike, e-vehicle, whatever y'all want to call this, electric, whatever the hell. This is my first time ever handling one of these, ever building it, ever having this in my house, bro. Besides just watching videos on it, this is the first time I actually own it myself. So sorry if my knowledge ain't the top tier, but I'm trying to give you just general guide, general knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an expert, nothing, not claiming to be or anything, but yeah, I'm just here for the review, man. You feel me? And another con, which is more on me. I don't think it's on Qronge, so I'll give you a break, Qronge, for this one. But I don't know if y'all see this little. Hold on, let me lift it up. So this is the front brake right here. Notice that it's not hooked up to the fork or nothing, right? So yeah, I might not be the smartest person in the world, mind you. I just told y'all this is my first time ever, handling one of these, and I never ever done, like, I think y'all call these what, the hydraulic brakes or whatever the hell. I never had these type of brakes before. All I had was like regular mountain bike mountain. All I had was regular mountain bike brakes with the damn two pads that go like this. That's all I ever owned. I never had some shit like this. So I'm pretty sure I've messed it up. The front brake kept rubbing on the pretty sure the front thing, like the rotor right there. I think that's what it's called, right? The little silver shit in the front of the wheel, y'all. It kept rubbing against that, and I could hear it like shh shh shh, and it scraped it a whole bunch. And I'm pretty sure that it basically just rubbed off all of the shit that like breaks it, that like that goes like this to break it. I think it rubbed all of that off, bro. Like I'm not 100% sure, but I did have it lined up originally because it just has like two screws that you put on the side. So I think it's on me. I think I pushed the wheel too far back, maybe. I don't know, but it was just scraping and stuff. And I don't know. I don't really know how to fix it for real. I know you need your brakes, but the back brake works pretty good. I just try to mind myself that I don't go too fast. I know I only have one brake, but only the back brakes work. Hopefully y'all don't have any issues with y'all front brakes, but just make sure y'all put that on carefully because I didn't. So I'm gonna just let y'all know for a heads up if y'all are, the first time y'all building one or whatever, because I know not everyone has, the same mechanical knowledge and shit as everybody else. So, you know what I'm saying? Just be prepared for that. So make sure that you know what you're doing, or if you're, a little bit younger or something, make sure you get your parents, your mom, your dad to help you build this. And they might not even have the knowledge to build this yourself. So y'all gonna have to try y'all best with like YouTube videos or something. So yeah, man, I just had to get that off my chest, y'all. I had to get the cons off my chest and shit. Had to let y'all know that shit off the rip, man. But now we finna transition to the pros and shit, y'all. So those are the cons. Those are just a few little shits. It wasn't anything too bad or nothing. I don't think it's anything that should deter anybody from buying this if if you're on a tight budget or anything. So yeah. Now I know that I just said that this was a con, but the speed is still up there, y'all. I'm gonna be putting a couple clips up here. I think I'll do it like about right now. I'll put it on the left or the right, however I edit this hoe. So me personally, I did a couple of those speed tests in mode 2 and 3. I didn't do one because one's just 20 miles per hour, too slow. There's no point in showing y'all 20 miles per hour. I mean, the bike can do that, no issue, man. But I was right next to the I don't know what you call the thing that gets your speed, that captures your speed, the speed limit thing. I don't know, bro. But yeah, I was taking some clips right by there. My friend was recording me and stuff, and I was doing this, mind y'all, I was not doing this at 100% on this bike right behind me. When I was doing this, I think I had it was a little bit under half. So I would say I think I started off with 3, but I think those attempts did get messed up. So I started off with 3 bars on the battery. So that was basically about 50%. And then it did drop another bar. So when I did the test in the clips that I showed y'all, I had only like 2 bars of battery left. And even with the 2 bars of battery left, on mode 2, it was still maxing out at 38. And on mode 3, on the video that you just seen, I did hit around 39, but it was picking up still. So I think it hit around like 40, maybe 41, maybe 2. But I do not think that it can make it to the 50 or the 44, 45 that I hit, which is the fastest I have gone on that same little street. I don't have footage of it yet or nothing. But when I went on that same street, the fastest recorder I ever got was 45, 100% 45. And I'm very content with 45. So being a bigger dude, 200 pounds plus, still hitting 45. And mind you, when I was going up that street right there, that is an uphill, is a little bit of an uphill, bro. It's not straight down, it's not flat either. It's a little slight incline. It's not the biggest one, where that's why I was picking up speed still, but it definitely is more of a slight incline. So it's not even flat and it's still picking up speed like that, which is crazily impressive for this bike. Even if it's not 50, bro, 45, that's content with me. And if y'all weigh any lighter than me, y'all might reach 50. Like, I know I said that you might not be able to, but I mean, you never know, man. To each its own when it comes to these bikes, bro. Everyone's experience is going to be different. And no one's experience is going to be exactly the same. All that you need to hope for and pray for is that you have a good experience and not a bad one, man. Okay, so another pro about the bike is definitely the torque. The torque is strong as shit, y'all. I'm not gonna sugarcoat none of that shit. The torque will get you up and out of here, man. Whenever you first get this bike and you try to twist the throttle, you have to ease into it, bro. Especially if you're a first time rider, bro. You cannot just like, nah, bro. You're not gonna be doing that. Not off rip unless you already have experience riding something like this. Yeah, it's gonna have more than enough power, man. So you do not have to worry about any type of torque issues. I know some people get this to like wheelie and stuff and do all that. I heard this bike isn't the best for wheeling, so I probably wouldn't get this bike just if you're getting it just for that purpose. But this can definitely pop a wheelie up in the air without issue. It's just maintaining that wheelie that I heard is pretty hard to do. So, but the torque is amazing. So I am thinking about in the future doing some like hill climb tests with it, just to test the torque to see if you can, get up the hills and stuff. I don't really live by like a dirt path area, so I'll be like, somewhere in a park with a big hill or something. But I do want to do a test like that. But yeah, the torque is amazing, y'all. Anyway, sorry about yapping about the torque, but yeah, this is probably the best attribute on the bike is the torque. I will not lie to you, because that shit is powerful and that shit does not disappoint at all whatsoever. And then the very last pro that I have to say about this bike right behind me is that it's definitely on the cheaper side, and I think that it's definitely a fair price. I believe that right now this bike is going up in price slowly but surely. I'm pretty sure it went up like another $100 from the last time I bought this bike, because I bought this whole bike for I bought the bike for $1,099 that was advertised on the website. So I bought it for $1,000.90 or $1,000 or yeah, $1,099. My fault, y'all. $1,099, right? Plus the tax and stuff. So it really came out to 1.1 for the bike alone. And then I did end up getting like the y'all can see like the helmet, the goggles. So that's part of the gift pack they have. I get like a bike lock too in the back and shit. So I did end up getting that. That was an extra 50. So I think all in total, I paid around $1,175. So I paid just under $1,200 for everything y'all see in this whole thing right here. And I feel like for $1,200, including the helmet, the goggles, the bike lock too, like bro, you're pretty decent. They do give you a pretty weak bike lock. That shit can get cut up with some bolt cutters. So I did buy my own bike lock because that one's not gonna hold up by itself. But yeah, the gift pack's definitely worth it because you need most of the stuff anyway. And I believe you also get it should be in my closet, y'all. I don't feel like getting it, but you get some shin pads too. So you can damn near get the gift pack, buy this bike, and start practicing wheelie, bro, with your little safety shit. I mean, you smooth, bro. I mean, hey, if you want to, if that's what you decide to do with the bike, that's definitely a choice, dude. So yeah, so one thing about the bike is definitely the price. I feel like the price is definitely fair. I say it could be better. I low key felt like I think a couple creators have gotten this for like 999 or even 960 at like the best price for this. Which I feel like if they kept it like that, bro, like these would sell so much faster. But I heard that they're upping the price slowly, y'all. So yeah, I don't know, man. Because basically they're gonna basically raise this price to like the Hey Villain bike price, and that's kind of crazy in my opinion. Because I feel like the Hey Bike Villain is a lot better quality, but I don't have it here, so I can't say nothing. Hey Bike, you need a sponsor for that. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Unless, nah, but I'm just joking though. But so the price is definitely fair. It does come with cheaper parts because it is a cheap Chinese bike. This is basically an AI cloned bike. This is basically a bike that gets made in the factory like 24/8. You feel me? Or 25/8. You feel me? It ain't like no spectacular bike or nothing. Obviously, you only getting it for 1,000, 1.2 max or whatever. So it's not like you're getting a 2,000, 2,500, $3,000 bike or nothing. You shouldn't expect those type of qualities on this bike. You're to get the lowest of the low, but the lowest of the low still feels good on this bike. It still feels like it's gonna be well together. It still feels like it's gonna be maintained. Like it's still damn it. Sorry, y'all, I'm bad at articulating my words and shit. This bike right here, bro, it feels like it will hold up for, a guaranteed year damn near. It does feel cheaper, but I don't feel like it's gonna break on you as soon as you get on it type shit. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So it is definitely, it has like that build quality, like just enough certifications, but it's not like, no high tier, obviously. It's a budget bike, y'all, so you pay for what you get, man. Unfortunately, I know some people don't like hearing that, but pay for what you get. But it should still hold up, because me personally, I baby my bikes, or I'm gonna baby this bike, I should say, because I never owned one of these before, and I've never been like dirt biking, none of that ever in my lifetime. So I basically just ride this on basically just the street and shit, even though it's illegal, y'all. I know, blah blah, it's illegal, blah blah. Eat my dick. Anyway, yeah, I be riding this shit on the street and stuff, y'all. So that's what I mainly use it for. So it's probably not gonna get too muddy, too dirty. So nothing for me should break on this shit anytime soon. And also, y'all get the warranties and shit too. So if the battery messes up like a month or two in somehow. Same with I think like any of the display, like any of the electrical shit. I'm pretty sure all that should be under your warranty. I'm pretty sure it says it on the website and stuff. So that 1 year warranty is definitely a good thing to get too. Or you'll get it regardless, but it's definitely a good thing to have with this bike as well. 100%. All right, y'all. So that was all of the pros and cons of this bike. Now I just want to talk real quick about like who should be buying this bike, or I'm just going to talk about the person that's watching this video right now. So if you're watching this video, you're most likely like a first time person to buy a bike like this. You're a first time emoto rider or whatever. It's your first time doing it, or you want to pick up a new hobby or something, or maybe you just been like me. You've seen a whole bunch of these videos on your YouTube recommended, bro, and you just got to it, bro. Like you just started watching that shit, and you're like, damn, I want one of the bikes now, bro. And it can be something as simple as that. So if you're one of those people that's just getting into this shit, I feel like this is the absolute most perfect bike for you. And I'm gonna remind you again, this is not sponsored, bro. So I ain't glazing none of that, y'all. Genuinely, I spent this with my own money, my own 1.2 thousand, bro. And I feel like it's worth it, bro. I'm not gonna return this anytime soon, I'm pretty sure. Unless something starts messing up electronically, or you know what I'm saying, something goes wrong. But so far I've been babying it. It's been holding up well for me. And now I cannot speak on the people that really go dirt riding and go crazy in the mud. I'm sorry, I can't really speak for y'all. You can probably find someone else that's done that test. There's a million other sponsored videos out there, so you can definitely find something. But personally, this is just people that just wants to get into it, just want to see how the bike is from someone's perspective that's not sponsored, and just like how it holds up. Like, is it gonna last me? Is it gonna break the first day I get it? Is it gonna really reach 50? Is it gonna, what I'm saying? So if you have any comments about the bikes at all, I'm gonna try to answer them the best I can in the comments down below. So make sure that you comment down below any questions y'all have about this bike, since I own it right there behind me, so y'all can ask me whatever the hell y'all want about the bike. And if you're a person that already has a million E-Ride Pros, a million Surons, bro, you shouldn't even be watching this video, because I don't know why you care about this bike then, bro. Because I don't know, man. But yeah, dude, so that was my honest review on the Qronge X1 Spark. Hopefully y'all boys enjoyed this video, and let me know if y'all go mess with videos like this, or let me know if y'all enjoyed this video specifically. I do plan on making a lot of videos on these e-bikes now, y'all. I just got this one in, so I'm going to probably make as much videos as possible on this specific e-bike. I'm going to try to do all the tests, do whatever I can for content, and then if I ever do get blessed with like a sponsor, because that's what I'm trying to hope for. It's basically all the people that's doing this, that's all they doing, bro, is making videos, getting sponsors on this shit. So if I can be blessed by God and do the same, hey, it'll be a big ass blessing. I'll definitely appreciate it, y'all. So let me know if y'all boys like this video at all. Let me know if y'all are getting this bike at all. Let me know if I changed your mind. Let me know if I persuaded you to get it, or let me know if I maybe made you not want to get it. But yeah, man. Anyway, I've been talking a lot. Not sure how long this video is. I plan to make it really short, but I ain't the best at articulating my words, y'all. So I'm gonna apologize for that. Long story short, though, to the conclusion, this bike's a pretty good bike for the price, and you should get it soon, because the price is gonna start going up slowly. I think it already went up $100. So I think this bike now, bike that's right behind me, because this is the medium model, so I think this one right here probably like 1,200 now. So it's still way less than it's still a little bit less than the Hey Villain bike, which I feel like if you get a cheaper version of this, bro, is basically getting a cheaper version of the Hey Villain. That's how I kind of think of this bike. Just a cheap Hey Villain, bro. A little bit cheaper Hey Villain in, like, quality wise. But yeah, y'all, I'm going on a tangent now, so I'm finna go ahead and end the video. I love y'all boys. I hope y'all come back for the next video. And remember, God first and God in us. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.